What really happened in Jennifer Dulos' marriage and divorce? I tore through this book, you guys. It's a new one, Murder in the Dollhouse by New York Times bestselling author Rich Cohen, who, by the way, lives right in my Connecticut town. And we are not far from New Canaan, Connecticut, where Jennifer Dulos disappeared from her home in 2019. Her body still has not been found, but her estranged husband killed himself right in the middle of their divorce. And I was really interested to know what Cohen was going to say about our family court system, and he nailed it. When asked to name a culprit in the Dulos disaster, many veterans of the process point to the system itself. I've got to give him credit for nailing Fotis Dulos too. He said, "A psychopath is a chameleon. He sees what you want, then becomes that thing." Fotis' talent was to recognize Jennifer's problem and turn himself into the solution. Yes, they are predatory. They look at their target and victim and mirror what that person wants. That's why when family court professionals say, well, you married him, it's your fault, they don't show up with a neon sign saying, I'm an abuser. And yes, every study on homicidal husbands suggests that speed, the need to get hitched right away before the other person realizes you're crazy, is characteristic of psychopathy. We know that. Dr. Christine Cocciola and I wrote about that in our book, Framed, Women in the Family Court Underworld. Every story has love bombing. It's part of the abuser's playbook to get you and get you quick. I don't want to give the whole book away because I honestly want you to buy this and read it. There's so much more I can't cover. But a little scene for you. Imagine this. Fotis allows their children, young children, to get in a car and drive with no adult there. I mean, terrifying for any mother, right? Why did he do this? Fotis was showing her that he was in control. And the term for such behavior, coined in 2006 by the sociologist Evan Stark, is coercive control. It's like violence, but its effects are not physical. Thank you, Rich Cohen, for saying this. Jennifer's experience demonstrates the way one spouse can terrorize the other before physical violence ever occurs. I'm a domestic abuse survivor. I'm a divorce coach. I help women escape controlling men like this, and this is spot on. The Dulos case is a great example of how dysfunctional our family court system can be, especially when there's a lot of money involved. 400 motions were filed in their case. Here's a shocker. Fotis and his attorney tried to depict Jennifer as unstable and unable to care for the kids. And in his suicide note, he was not remorseful at all and blamed everybody else but himself. Look, Jennifer Dulos may have romanticized a life for herself, a dollhouse type existence like many women do. But just like so many women killed by intimate partners, she did not deserve to die. I'm so thrilled to have Rich Cohen on with me on Instagram Live this week, so stay tuned to hear more directly from him about this case and her story.